Hang time.
Gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This, what you don't wanna see more, you wanna see more, but you wanna see sore.
Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Hold up, y'all gotta pop my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Keep on lying
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. Perennial Pro Bowler Justin Tucker has it on the tee. And off we go here on EA Sports. Deontay Hardy now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Third and short. Purdy. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. They convert with a gain of 15.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these third and fourth and short situations, there's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. First down for Houston.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Purdy going to keep this one himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and inches.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. They try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
This has been a picture-perfect opening drive. You would have hated for it to get stopped there. Fortunately for them, they get a nice run on 3rd down, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
Purdy using the pop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2nd and goal.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to...
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Oilers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Oilers will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard
line. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henderson, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Stephon Gilmore there defensively to break it up.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. They put Kelsey in motion. On first down, it is Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Purdy. To set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Mooney in motion. On first and 10, Purdy. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Graham, having success early in his career, his second sack in these first few weeks of the season. All the way back at the 14 now, second down and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. A short throw taken in by Kelsey.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
The motion man here is McClure. Hubbard, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's fourth and goal. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Oilers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Escaping to his left. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Robert Spillane spills him there.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Back over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Second down, they need 3. Hand off, and it's Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Justin Tucker on for
Out
the field
is
goal.
Justin Tucker to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And his guys are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Khalil Herbert on the return. Whoa! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Donovan Izaraku in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, Shakir. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Oh, the ball's out. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover, and they will hold on to the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Derek Stingley. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Second down. Jackson exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. It is brought in the end zone. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Purdy on first down. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Derek Stingley. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. And now the punting unit will come on. Back deep, Deontay Hardy. That's fielded at the 7. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 18-yard line.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was taken down on the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down about the 28, but moving chains, that's a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Purdy now on second down. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston. Throwing is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Second and 10. Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
On third down, here's Hubbard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's now fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A second down throw here for Purdy. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Khalil Herbert to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down and 10.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Moving outside the pocket. Back complete to Henderson. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds on the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
A gain there of 11. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson on the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. In there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give left side for Hubbard. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He was brought down by Eric Stingley. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. To the 45. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 52 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he will score again. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Houston. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Oilers 24. Our home team 17. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Working his way out left. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. On play action, here's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and long for Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Chim DK that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's going to look for the home run ball. To the goal line and in. Jim Deacon. Touchdown, Chicago. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hubbard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
It is 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The open man is Reed. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. He's going to air this one out. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Oilers are going to get the football at their own 23.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Scrambling to his left. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It is 2nd and a yard. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A short one caught by Kelsey. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here comes second down. Again, it's Purdy. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? To throw once more, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts.
18 yards. And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Sam Martin to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. Now it's Moore. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
A run with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On second down, a run with Hubbard. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. The Oilers sending out their punt team. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. That's fielded at about the 18. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. Jackson now to throw on first down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. That one good for 29.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Don't worry. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. We're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Henderson. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A second effort, and he is in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Chicago. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.